Hello and welcome to the in-depth series section of Drishti IAS. I'm Aisha, and in today's episode we will be talking about that the Supreme Court of India has said that no religion encourages an activity that creates pollution. Now this is the words which is said by the Honorable Supreme Court of India, that religion does not encourages any activity which causes pollution, and this came on the wake of crackers, that is firecrackers. So even after there was a ban on firecrackers in the national capital, that is Delhi, still the activities or the events were witnessed where people were bursting firecrackers, which has led to very poor air pollution or very poor air quality. And the AQI, that is the air quality index of Delhi, is very bad, or you can say has reached even the condition of severe, and as of now it is in very poor range. So that is the AQI was above 300, or you can say was at one point of time was above 350 also. While if we will see, then in Pakistan's Lahore, the news came that the AQI, that is the air quality index, reached 1900 above. And AQI 1900 above is something you can say that it is undetectable and a situation which is very severe. So let us see. What has happened? So first of all, about the points of discussion, first we will be looking at the news, then about pollution, fundamental rights, reasons for pollution, air quality index, and in the end prelims MCQ. Topic is of relevance from general studies paper 2 and paper 3. Paper 2 because we will be talking about fundamental right, and then paper 3 because of environment and ecology. The news talks about no religion encourages an activity that creates pollution, and this is what the Supreme Court of India has said with regard to the firecrackers. So Drishti IAS has come up with the IAS GS foundation course in both prelims and mains in an offline mode in English medium, and the Indore batch is starting on 13th of November 3:30 p.m. and the Delhi Karol Bagh batch is starting on 26th of November 6 p.m. If you have any query, give us a call at 8010-440-440. Now what has happened is that the Supreme Court has said that religion does not encourage pollution activities like bursting firecrackers, which affect the fundamental right to health of citizens. Now if we talk about the fundamental right under Article 21, that is right to life. Now Article 21, right to life, is a very broad fundamental right, and it has many small, or you can say little aspects under it, and one of it is that is a person has the right to pollution free environment or the right to live in a healthy environment. Now because this is a fundamental right, so the aspects of pollution or increasing pollution with regard to the bursting of firecrackers becomes very important, because if anyone's fundamental right is getting infringed, then the Honorable Supreme Court of India also comes into the action. And that is why, because the firecrackers were being busted even though the ban was there, and the Supreme Court of India also talked about the delay in ban on the firecrackers, and till that time people also stockpiled with themselves the firecrackers. And the Supreme Court of India also talked about that there could be a throughout year, complete year ban on firecrackers also, even though the final decision has not been taken on this topic as of now, but the point of on banning the firecrackers throughout the year was also raised. Now let us talk about fundamental right, or on what grounds or under how many grounds does the environment or the pollution free environment becomes important. So first of all is the fundamental right. So it comes under Article 21, that is right to life, under Article 21, and it talks about in Subhash Kumar versus State of Bihar 1991, it was held that Article 21 includes the right to a wholesome environment. It means that it is a person's right to live in a healthy environment, and air pollution getting increased because of firecrackers, even though firecracker is not the only aspect or not the only contributor to the rising pollution. There are other aspects also which we will be looking to in today's episode. But firecrackers, because at the time of Deepavali, the firecrackers also adds on to the already worse conditions of air pollution in the Delhi NCR. Then under fundamental duties, Article 51AG puts a fundamental duty on the citizens to protect and preserve the environment. Now, it is not only the fundamental right, it is also a fundamental duty that the citizens also need to take care that whether they are protecting and preserving the environment or not. Then comes DPSP, that is Directive Principles of State Policy, Article 48A. It puts a duty on the state to protect and improve the environment and further to safeguard the forest and wildlife. Now, protection of the environment is also an ideal. Now, DPSPs are considered to be an ideal for the states to function well. Now, under DPSP also, healthy environment is given, fundamental duty also healthy environment is given, and fundamental right also healthy environment is given. So you can imagine that how important living in a healthy environment is. Now, what are the reasons for this rising air pollution in Delhi, or you can say the Delhi NCR region? Now, there are firecrackers, then there are construction activities which goes on, then there are vehicular pollution which adds on to it. Then there is a point which you will see that during the time of, you can say the Deepavali time, or during the time of October and November, the point of stubble burning also comes to the news. And this stubble burning is the point that around surrounding areas of Delhi, like for example Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Haryana, there are a lot of incidents which are observed with regard to stubble burning. And because of the geography that Delhi has, because Delhi is landlocked, and because of the geography that Delhi has, so this stubble burning also adds on to the pollution, and the pollution levels are already high. Then firecrackers, vehicular pollution, stubble burning adds on to that bad environment or bad AQI. Then landlocked geography of Delhi, because Delhi is covered from all sides, and Delhi at this point of time does not receive good weather. Good weather means strong winds are not blowing at this point of time, because if strong winds will blow, then the pollution will be removed. Then precipitation or rainfall is not taking place at this point of time. So if the precipitation will take place, then pollution will also be removed or will come down. So these are few of the things, and geography is also one of the aspect which adds on very much with regard to the deteriorating air quality in Delhi NCR. Then air quality index. Now, what is AQI that we keep on hearing? Now, AQI, that is air quality index, as the term itself is telling, that the quality of the air. Now, what is the quality of the air? That is what the AQI tells us. The air that we are breathing, how good or how bad it is. Now, the aim of the AQI is to measure how safe the air around you is for breathing, whether the air we are breathing is good for our health or not. Then, who has given National Air Quality Index? So, it was launched by Central Pollution Control Board. Then, the measuring criteria is 24 hours average data is taken, and on the basis of that data, the AQI is given. Then, each pollutant's quantity in the air is adjusted to a common scale. Now, a scale is given, like for example, 0 to 100, 100 to 200, 200 to 300, 300 to 400. This kind of scale is made, and on the basis of that scale, the AQI is given. Then NAAQ standards, that is Central Pollution Control Board, is empowered to set standards for air under Air Prevention and Control of Pollution. And the current National Ambient Air Quality Standards were notified by CPCB in the year 2009. Then India has set air quality standards in the year 1994, and this was later revised in the year 1998. Now this is with regard to the AQI. Now what are the pollutants which are covered under AQI, and on the basis of the presence of these pollutants in the air, that the AQI, that is the air quality index of the air which you are breathing, or the air which is in your ambience, or the air you are surrounded with. So on the basis of these 8 pollutants, the parameters that how good or how bad or how polluted or how unpolluted the air is selected. Now these 8 air pollutants are, first is particulate matter 2.5 and particulate matter 10, that is PM 10 or PM 2.5. Now these are 2 pollutants which are one of the most basic pollutants under the air quality. Then ozone, that is O3, carbon monoxide, that is CO, nitrogen dioxide, sulfur dioxide, lead and ammonia. Now these are the pollutants which are covered under the air quality index. And if we talk about the different scales on the basis of which air quality index is given, then these are the scales, that is 0 to 50, the air quality is considered good. Then 51 to 100, it is considered satisfactory. 101 to 200, air quality is considered moderate. Then 201 to 300, air quality is poor. 301 to 400, air quality is very poor. Then 400 to 500, the air quality is considered severe. And during the time of Deepavali, or you can say the few days after Deepavali, or you can say it starts to take place, or the air starts to become bad or unhealthy for breathing during the time of Dussehra or after the time of Dussehra. Then these are the scales on the basis of which we keep on hearing on daily basis that the AQI of this place is this and the AQI of some other place is this. So this is what tells that how good or how bad the air is for breathing. Now in the end, a prelims MCQ, and you people need to tell me the answer in the comment section, and this is a PYQ of the year 2016. In the cities of our country, which among the following atmospheric gases are normally considered in calculating the value of the air quality index? Carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, nitrogen dioxide, sulfur dioxide or methane. We have discussed this. Select the correct answer using the code given below. 1, 2 and 3 only, 2, 3 and 4 only, 1, 4 and 5 only, or 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So give me the answer in the comment section. And that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Till we meet next time, keep reading, keep writing and keep subscribing to the channel. Thank you.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.